In Ecology of a Cracker Childhood by Janice Ray, she uses a variety of literary techniques to display her life. She writes, "My hair was long and stringy, snarled at the nap like a rat's nest," page 8. This simile compares Janice's hair to a rat's nest to show her wild and free childhood in the junkyard. Ray writes, "A pine fell in love with a place that belonged to lightning," page 35. This personification tells a story of how the pine trees thrived, despite the power that the lightning had over the forest. Once the pine thrived against the lightning, the other plants and animals began to adapt to the new conditions as well, which is shown through this quote. Ray writes, "She was Superwoman, disguised as a chaste cracker housewife with 4 children," page 199. This metaphor describes Ray's mom and the sacrifices she made for her family, and the hard work she put into making sure her family was happy before herself. Ray references rocks as an abiotic factor in her environment. Rock formations are the result of weathering and erosion sculpting the existing rock. They are most commonly found in the hot deserts of the West, and especially in Arizona, New Mexico, and Nevada. Throughout Ray's book, she talks about lightning. Lightning is an electrical discharge of very high voltage between a cloud and the ground, or within a cloud, displayed by a bright flash. Because lightning is so fast, the sound, which is thunder, is always heard after the lightning. Ray also references wiregrass to describe the terrain of her South Georgia home. Wiregrass is a grass with tough, wiry stems. It typically grows in the southern pine flatwoods and upland sandhills, and is most common in southern Georgia, southeastern Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. In Ray's book, she gives examples of the biotic and abiotic factors in her life. The biotic factors consist of her family, friends, and the series of plants and wildlife she encounters, while her abiotic factors are the junkyard in which she lives, the clothes her parents make her wear, and her dolls. Biotic factors are the living components of an ecosystem. The biotic factors in an ecosystem are divided into 3 groups: producers, consumers, and decomposers. The biotic factors in my life consist of my family, friends, teachers, and the people I pass in the halls at school. Abiotic factors are non-living chemical and physical parts of the environment that affect living organisms and the functioning of ecosystems. The abiotic factors in my life are my house, my school, my church, and the loads of homework I have each day. The biotic and abiotic factors in my life affect not only the environment around me, but also affect how I communicate with the people around me and how I react to change in my environment. All the biotic and abiotic factors in my life contribute to my everyday life.